Hey guys, M12 Warthog here, and I am back with another video. I took some time off, in case you haven't noticed the time between last video and this one, to deal with some stuff, but for now, I'm going to pause it, and we're going to take a look at the map. Now, of course, this whole block here is squarish, or something close to squarish. Place is pretty much under our control, except for these other places over here. But if we were to gain full control of one of these territories, I don't think they would have a bordering territory to attack from, which is kind of good. But seeing as our main territory is over here, we sort of want to focus on expanding the main base of our operations rather than focus on gaining control over what I would consider to be like colony areas from that standpoint. Okay, so we cannot zoom in any further, but pretty much along this line here are pretty much the only territories that we could attack that border each other. Of course, I could drive all the way up here and attack this if I want to, but that means I just have to drive that much further to defend it and whatnot. Pretty much just along this line here is what we have to protect, because they can only attack territories that they border. Fortunately, I cannot. I don't have to do that, but I prefer to because it makes it just easier in the long run. So, now I'm just gonna try and go for some more territory. I'm gonna start shooting people. More specifically gangsters. Now remember, if any of you watched some of my previous videos on this, you would know that you just need to shoot like a bare minimum of 3 gangsters in a row in order to start conflict in said area, and the area itself does not have to be owned by the same gangsters you're shooting. So I could shoot Ballas and in Vargo territory and start a war with Vargos, or I could shoot Vargos in Balla territory, start a war with Ballas. It's really based on who owns the territory in which the gangsters you are shooting. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be gangsters from that gang. You can tell by what clothes they're wearing and whatnot and so forth. Okay, I survived the second wave. Now I'm going to quickly drive down here. Not trying to do a stopple, but I guess might as well for some style points, I guess. And I'm going to grab that armor because, well, I sort of want that. Let's see here. And crouch. They're just outside of my range. Okay, now I can lock onto them. Okay. May have gotten 1 star. Top of, getting a territory, but it doesn't matter. Now, let's see here. I went and I got this. Now, if I were to take this one out over here, it would sort of mean that we sort of have sort of a way. I was thinking if we go up here and take this one out, we could sort of sandwich them in and sort of make it so that we could attack from multiple points, but that means we could be attacked from more territory as well. So, what I'm planning on doing is, now that I've done that, I'm going to take a few territories from pretty much everyone else. I'm going to go for a territory next by Ballas, try to get one of these territories here, then take this out, sort of push our way. And this yellow line here will probably be the last one that we go after. But nonetheless, we minimize what territories they can attack from. We can predict where they're going to attack, and when I do attack, or go on attack by only attacking our borders, I'm also right on our borders. That way we can protect ourselves when someone attacks us from a strategic standpoint. Just like that, we are now being attacked. Luckily for me, I think I can do this. So let's back off here and get right to the conflict zone. If my prediction is correct, it shouldn't be near Gandon. Let's see. Yep, I was right. It was not near Gandon. It's in Idlewood. I know specifically where that is, and we can take a shortcut to it. Okay. So let's get to it. We don't want to dilly-dally, because if we spend too long here, they gain influence over the area, or hold control, and that sort of sucks, because then, if they gain partial influence, then that means enemy gangsters will spawn there, but not enough to make it easy to start conflict. It's pain in the butt. You have to wait around for like 30 minutes. Okay! Let's start lighting these people up. Okay. And now we're done. And I used less than a clip of ammo. Okay. Seeing as they were so nice enough to attack us right here and drag me all the way over here, I think I'm gonna go take over the skate park that they have under their control. So let's do that. I think I got the attention of those guys. Apparently, I have provoked a gang war in Glen Park. I was standing on this side. Okay, apparently not. So I actually need to drive to Glen Park for this. Actually, no, they're spawning ground on top of me. Crap. Quick, gun these down. Yeah, I took some damage from my body armor. Why did it lock onto the guy in the car and not the guy that was shooting at me? Like, seriously? Come on. You have one job, CJ. One job. At least do a decent job at it. Now, on the other hand, just to be safe, I could have, like, you know, dragged people over here. Like, 50 feet in this direction and shot them there. But we also have learned that it's the territory that you kill them on, not necessarily the territory you're on when you kill them. Because I may be 50 feet that way and kill people that are 200 feet behind me, and then they just don't... And then they, then it doesn't count for the territory you want it to. Okay. So this is sort of a bad situation, as it's not really connected, but it is close enough on the map if you are to look. I need the body armor. Don't tell me to move it. Okay. It's close enough on the map, so what I'm probably going to do is take over the territory that the map says I'm on, and we'll go from there. Which, hopefully, this will work.
Go on, fool, out! What you say to me? That's all you give me.
This whole territory is now under... I'm now contesting this whole territory, which is kind of good. This one's a little bit easier. And the only way you're really going to get a territory like this, ever, if it's surrounded like I did, is if you have cars come up, because that's like the only way. It's such a small area. So they're not going to have a lot of people move in from other territories or spawn there. Like, you'll see more people on a territory if they own the surrounding territories, because you'll have people who walk across there, or when they spawn in, just walk around, act normal, and sometimes that may result in them moving to other territories. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, yeah? What's happening, fool?
That guy. Where are they?
Yeah, them my duckets now.
Oh, they're on the other side of this wall. Okay, let's see. And we wrecked them. And I got better armor. Well, more armor, not better armor, but more armor. Okay. Coming from front and from behind. Turn to my 6. these guys.
You think you whore?
And we're pretty much... And that car's about to blow up, but yeah. Pretty much got this territory under control. Except for these guys, which are technically outside the area. Like, I technically pretty much just took over Glen Park without actually stepping in Glen Park. Like, I don't think I've ever done that. Like, take over a territory without actually stepping in. I mean, I guess I could if I sniped. But I guess in that case, they wouldn't know that I'm trying to start a conflict with them because they wouldn't be able to see me if I'm that far away to begin with, probably. I mean, after the first guy gets sniped, and his other two friends that are standing by him in the group, when they spawn, will be like, okay, someone's hitting us. I mean, they may not necessarily know. I mean, it could be Vargos for all we know, or maybe they're not attacking each other. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. What we gotta do now is go for another territory. Gonna get a whole lot. Okay. Put a marker on my map, and that's where I want to go.
I gotta make a getaway. Move.
What the heck? Are you seeing that line right there? Okay, now I'm being shot at. Okay, now I have to get going. But that was a bit glitchy. Not sure what that was, but whatever. Okay. I hate this. I messed up the... Okay. Wait, now I have to open this up and remove the marker. Now I just have to contest this area and go for this one. Now, the best part about this one is that I can really get away from any direction. That direction, this direction, that one. I just have a lot of cover from houses, and I just have to be willing to go over the train tracks when a train isn't there. Other than that, it should be pretty easy.
Big mistake. You know who I am?
Yeah, I know who you are. You're a dead gangster. That's who you are.
We busting on fools. Send reinforcements. I'm keeping this helmet on. Give me them chips. Officer, I need a backup. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I was straight dome you, fool.
Hey, watch it. Hey,
Blast
help.
him low.
You want a beat down? What was you saying? You mark.
Okay, I got rid of my wanted level by provoking a gang war. That was
Come on.
a bit of a problem. Okay.
See, Jack, fool.
So, now what I'm doing is I am shooting people, but I'm shooting them, but I'm also trying to shoot the cars as well, that way it blows them up. Now, another thing you gotta pay attention to on this particular area is the mini-map and where they're coming from. Because they could be on the other side of a house and you may not see them directly on your screen, but you would be able to see it on your mini-map. Okay, I have a feeling I probably should have done the next territory over. I didn't think that it would be its own... that little area would be its own territory, but it pretty much has us 2 roads that I could be on. So I'm not all too worried. The only thing I'm worried about now is actually getting armor, because you're really a small territory like this, you're really close in, and you'll be super close to where they spawn, so trying to win at a range war with a rifle not always will work, but unless you want a constant refill on armor, because you may not lose health, per se, but you'll definitely get hit a lot with armor. You definitely pretty much are guaranteed to fail if you don't have armor for this particular area. Unless you can get them right as they trickle in, but they're going to trickle in from multiple directions, so someone's going to be shooting at you. Unless you like, heavily rely on the mini-map, and sometimes you can't really see because it's purple on my screen.
Tough guy.
Let's see, though. So, we got this one down. Can I go through here? No. I'm gonna back up here and go this way. Pretty much a small piece of road is where they are, but, like, no one's gonna spawn there. Anyway. But what will probably be right here. So this one is, like, gonna be super hard to, capture because of the low spawn rate of gangsters. That officer literally just pulled up right next to me after gunning down 2 people with an assault rifle. He's like, carry on, and then just drives on. Like, I did nothing wrong. I sometimes don't understand things like that in this game. So this is gonna be pretty much annoying. Oh, there's one right there. Do I fire?
Yo, bitch. Hola.
Our hood is under attack, okay. So I really can't stay and take this out. I would like to, but we have to defend the territory. It's probably going to be the last Vargo territory I took over. Which, if I go here... Yeah, it's that one, okay. Counts as 1 territory, but it's pretty large. And splitting it into 3 did not make any sense to anyone. But holy crap, it makes it easier. In terms of amount of land owned, they have a pretty sizable amount. But in terms of actual number of territories and the way they divide it up, I think they only start out with, like, what, 13? Okay. They've detected me in the combat zone. And now I gotta hop off here. And not use a sniper, because that would be bad. And now this hood is mine. Now we have to go back and capture that other territory. Small one is going to be difficult to instigate a conflict there, but, pretty much that I'd rather do it now than worry about it later. Because if you own everything else around it, which why I'm deliberately not taking out a territory next to it, just so that we can get that one done. Because the more I take out, the harder it's going to be. Insane stun bonus. Okay, I thought the white text there was like, okay, I have to defend another hood kind of thing, but I guess not. By the way, I think it's without a doubt by now we have more territory because not for each, pretty much almost every time we've gained territory, the enemy has lost one. So let's see here.
Not again. Jay, fool! Come on, damn it! I'm packing heat, fool.
That was Gangster Car, but they didn't stop to,
Give me that grip.
or even bother to fight me. And that's what I'm trying to do. We need the territory.
Hey, mind the movie. Huh?
Okay. Let's wait. I'm gonna literally wait here forever. This is gonna be so annoying. Excuse.
Should've left my wife alone. Just you and me, punk.
Are so expensive.
Let's go. What you saying? I'm academy trained, punk.
He literally got ran over by another guy. Oh my god. That was freaking hilarious. As long as I have 1 star, you can't shoot me, provided I don't have a gun out.
It's the long jab of the law. Don't worry, fellas. I got it. Shoot for a skull cap.
This is kind of annoying.
What you say to me?
Okay! Finally, we've started a fight in this area.
Try and hit me. Fucking weird.
They literally spawned, like, right next to me, and this is a bit of a problem. I'm gonna have to find body armor as soon as possible. Don't see any body armor.
That's going in my retirement.
What I do see is people, I'm not sure if they're trying to flee the fight, or if they're just waiting outside the area, or trying to get me to come to them, but nonetheless, we have gotten what we wanted. I'm not gonna risk it and stay there. I'm going for the body armor. Playing it smart and playing it safe. Second wave is done. I think we have 1 more wave to go. Okay, let's see. I get them, get that. Where are they? I can't even lock onto them. Okay, now I did. Now let's hop on our bike and see what we have next. Okay, so at this point, I think I'd best go for this territory. Then go for some here, along this area here, but I know there are long strips of territory. So then we're going to get that, and then maybe this, and then finish off the last ones here. And then once that's done, we'll go for this stuff here, which will pretty much be the last area of the conflict here. And I think that's what we're going to do, and then go for all these, like, little colony areas that we're going to set up across city. There. So, I think that's what we're going to do. But I think we're going to have to finish that on the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, taking the time to leave any comments, questions, or feedback for me in the comment section down below would be highly appreciated, and I will see you guys later in another video.